Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I rank my watches of films and TV shows in March. If you're new here and haven't watched me before, my name is Glenn. I discuss all things film and TV. Sorry I haven't really uploaded this month. The last upload was February ranked. This month was an extremely busy month for me. Lots of school tests, lots of homework. I had a piano exam. Just things have been very busy. But April should be a good month because I'm going on holiday, so I'll try and upload a couple of videos while I'm away off to Tenerife.
Very good, very nice!
So yeah, off to Tenerife, so hopefully watch some stuff there, make some videos as well. So yeah, I say I've been very busy this month, but this month I watched 3 more films than January and February, so maybe I did have more time on my hands, but without further ado, let's just get into the video. Number 17, we have a big disappointment for me. It's The Witch, or the VBH. This film has the same rating that I gave The Lighthouse, also directed by Robert Eggers, 2.5 stars. I think he's madly overrated. I don't see where the hype is for his films. I do like weird stuff and weird films, and his films are definitely weird, but just something with both of them didn't click with me. I do like horror films, but both of his horror films just were not for me. I don't know what it was, but I did not enjoy either of them, although I think I appreciate The Witch more than I did The Lighthouse. In The Witch, I love the performances and the cinematography, and I think the script is also quite good, but At number 16 for the Martin Scorsese watches, which I've almost finished, I've got 2 left, is Hugo. This was an alright film. I'm not going into depth too much so I can in the Scorsese video, but it was literally what I expected. A children's film, nothing special, average at best, and that's what it was. Number 15, we have a film that I've known about since before I was into film, but didn't care for it, so I finally watched it. It came on TV, so I finally watched it, but it's I, Tonya. Margot Robbie's performance was brilliant, so was Sebastian Stan's. Stingray from Cobra Kai! Yes! I do like biopics. They do seem to entertain me whenever I watch them, and I'll always learn something from them, so that's a good as well. Also, if I sound bad, it's because I have a cold, runny nose. It's just annoying. But I, Tonya was enjoyable, the pacing was alright, the script was alright. There's quite a lot of swearing, it was unnecessary in my opinion. Unnecessary swearing in films does quite annoy me. At number 14 we have Bohemian Rhapsody. This was the first film I watched with my parents in a long time, both of them together. I've watched films with them separately, but both of them together and me. It's been a while since we did that, so we watched Bohemian Rhapsody, and as a Queen fan, not a super fan, but I do like Queen. I like a lot of their songs. This was a good watch. I learned a lot more about Freddie Mercury and just like Queen in general and their albums and their story to success. This is a really enjoyable film. I definitely think you should check it out if you have any interest in Queen. It's an enjoyable film, and I'd say it's fairly well made, although Bryan Singer has a dodgy career. At number 13, another Scorsese, it's Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. This was nothing like Scorsese, like what? It had nothing Scorsese in it, but it's directed by him, so we take it, I guess, I don't know. It's a fairly good film. The acting was alright, the plot was alright, the pacing was alright, the script was alright, cinematography was alright. It was alright, like there was nothing that stood out for me, but it was okay. At number 12, you guessed it, it's another Scorsese, it's The Colour of Money. I suppose you could call sequel to The Hustler, but you don't actually need to watch it before, and I didn't. It was surprisingly good. I did enjoy this one a lot. Tom Cruise and Eddie Newman, I think it is. They both gave good performances. This was a really enjoyable film. The pacing was brilliant, it flew by. The plot was actually quite interesting as well. It's unlike anything I've seen before. And yeah, this is actually very underrated. I think you guys should check it out if you like Scorsese. It didn't really have many Scorsese aspects, but it did have his classic move-in zoom. I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's a dolly zoom, but it had his classic zoom. I liked it. You guys will probably like it as well. Number 11, we have a fun comedy. that's been on my watch list for a long time, and it's 21 Jump Street. This was what I expected, a fun comedy, nothing outstanding, no masterpiece, Tarkovsky, slow, whatever. This was exactly what I expected, a fun, chilled teen comedy, and I loved it. It was very entertaining, it filled my Monday night perfectly, so that's all you can ask for really. Channing Tatum is an actor that I've not really seen much of, but he was good in this. Jonah Hill, I do like Jonah Hill, and he was good in this as well. I don't know what to say, it's enjoyable, go check it out. It's a good one to watch with friends, I would say that. Number 10, we have something that I thought I would have liked more, it's Annie Hall. This is my first from Woody Allen, and can I just say, I need to get this off my chest. Woody Allen's character was the most annoying little piece of shit. Yeah, so sorry, I had to get that out of the way. He was so annoying, so unlikable. I think that's the way that they were going for, and I think that's what they wanted, but like, could he have been any more unlikable? I don't think so. However, Annie Hall was actually quite likeable, and I feel bad for her, but oh man, this was an irritating film. Should you check it out? I really don't care. It won Best Picture. That's probably a better option. It was alright. Like, I can see where it's well made. Like, I like the vibe of it if it wasn't annoying. I like the cinematography of it if it wasn't annoying. The plot of it is quite cool if it wasn't annoying. The pacing of it is also quite good if it wasn't annoying. The script is pretty well written if it wasn't annoying. It's just gets under your skin and it's just annoying. Getting clobbered. Number 9, we have my fourth from Tarantino, and it's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This was really great as well, another enjoyable one. This was a great month for enjoyable films, it seems like. Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio and Margot Robbie all gave great performances. The Manson murders at the end was quite strange. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. The vibe was great, I love the Hollywood 60s, 70s vibe. The cinematography was nice, obviously. You're quite a classic Tarantino, you got some nice feet shots. I did enjoy this film, and yeah, you should check it out. It's a good Tarantino film, I like it. And number 8, we have my first watch of this month, Us and Them. Probably should have paid more attention to this. I wasn't that big of a fan of it. Like, I can see where it's well made, but nothing really clicked with me. I remember thinking I liked the cinematography and the script. The acting was fairly good. The plot was fairly good. I just didn't find it very enjoyable. So there you go, there's your first non-enjoyable film. Oh, The Witch, I forgot about that. And number 7. Even thinking about it makes me not feel good. Well, it's my first from Gaspar Noé. It was so strange. If you have epilepsy, I would not recommend watching this film. I knew it was about dancers before going into it, and I thought, oh no, this could be really boring. Like if it's just dancing for like an hour and a half, but no, it wasn't. I don't know what to say about it. It's crazy. It's one hell of a ride. Go watch it, it is good. I'm going to need to watch some more from Gaspar Noé. And number 6, we have Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This was a great film. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet gave great performances. I liked the cinematography in this. The script was quite good. The plot was something very different for a romance film, but it worked quite well. I do love romance films. They always seem to impress me. I don't think I've seen a bad romance film. Not a rom-com, but like a good romance film. I do love my romances, which is actually quite surprising. When I was getting into film, I didn't think I'd like romance, but I like Her, Chungking Express, Eternal Sunshine, like Before Trilogy. Number 5, we have Children of Men. I was just thinking, what could I watch tonight? This wasn't tonight, but when I was watching it, I was like, what could I watch? Came over to my DVD collection, I was like, what could I watch? Oh, Children of Men, yeah, why not? Go for a foreign film tonight. Put it in, press play. I was thinking, right, I hope the subtitles are automatic. Got in, they started speaking English for about the first 10 minutes, and I thought, oh, maybe it'll change. Got to the end of the runtime, I was like, Where was the foreign stuff? I don't know why I thought this was a foreign film, but just warning you, it's not. Despite that, this was a great film. The whole dystopian future vibe is great. The cinematography is great. The action scenes are very good, very good. The pacing was also good as well. Just everything about this film really works, I think. Some of the scenes were a wee bit iffy, but I did enjoy this film. Number 4, we have His Motorbike Heart Island. I didn't expect to like this as much as I did. It had a great vibe. It was like Wong Kar-wai meets Richard Linklater. I think the pacing could have improved in this slightly. Some scenes it was going for slow, dreamy pacing, and some scenes it was going for fast. Let's get through this, let's pack in as much as we can. The script in it was pretty good, I would say, and the acting was good as well. The best part of this was the cinematography and the dream feel. Number 3, we have my next film from Kubrick, Barry Lyndon. This was very slow, yeah. From the first shot, you know how slow it's going to be. They're playing a game of chess or cards, something like that. Playing a game, like a traditional game. It's like they're in slow motion, like they play it so slow, and it's such a slow scene, which sets the pace for the film. It is a good film. The cinematography is great. I've actually been to the castle where some of the shots are filmed. I made a TikTok about it on my personal private account. You're probably not accepted on that. If you are, count yourself lucky. The action scenes in this were very intense. They knew what they were doing with that, and it worked very well. The acting was great. Every shot I would frame on my wall. So that is definitely the best part of that film. But number 2, we have one of 2 5-star watches of this month, and it's Mystery Train, directed by Jim Jarmusch. This seriously took me by surprise on how good it actually is. The three-way story works so well, I was genuinely shocked. The foreign to American, just perfect blend. I love the cinematography, I love the acting, I love the vibe, I love the plot, I love the script, I love the pacing. Everything is flawless, and it makes my top 20. Number 1. In my opinion, one of the best films of all time ever made. It was so good. City of God. Wow, this film took me aback. Like, this was so good. It's so hard to talk about films that you think are flawless because there's nothing wrong with them. Everything about this film is perfect. The characters are so good. It's a really impactful film that will hit you on an emotional level. It's so good. The camera techniques in this and the editing techniques are on point. I don't know what to say. This film's flawless. If you haven't seen it, don't be like me, don't wait too long. Watch it right after you watch this video and hit like and subscribe. Yeah, I don't know what to say, it was so good. So that was my month for films. For shows, it was just Drive to Survive and Breaking Bad. I'm on season 3 episode 6 of Drive to Survive as of Wednesday 30th of March, as of this day recording it. This should hopefully be up by Friday 1st of April or Saturday 2nd of April. And I think Breaking Bad season 5 episode 5. I've not continued Daredevil since it's been on Disney Plus yet. Don't think I've touched Clone Wars this whole month. So yeah, that's me for that. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. Unedited, it's 21 minutes long, so you can just see how much work I really put into these videos. That's just a recording. I then have to edit it and upload it. So I would really appreciate if you could drop a like and subscribe, and even leave a comment saying what you like about the video, what you dislike, some film recommendations, just something constructive feedback, something like that, because I do put a lot of work into these videos and it's very time consuming, but I do enjoy doing them, and I hope you guys are entertained. So thank you for watching all the way to this video. Go watch City of God, go watch all the films I mentioned in here that you think might be good, and go form your own opinion. I will see you in the next video, hopefully soon. Goodbye.